Okay, what's up, guys? So we are playing 2K26. Now let's get right into this. We are playing
a few months in, with a few
the
months to go.
Yeah, BA. You know, for the
Portland,
players,
whatever.
this is when they start to feel
Portland.
the
I
grind of the
said
regular
this
season.
70
A lot of the guys are dealing with
Okay, we are
nagging
playing
fatigue or mental
the
weariness.
So let's take a look at the starters
Toronto
for Toronto.
Raptors.
They've got Stephen Curry. He's out there
And
with
the-
Castle.
and I am
the three slot.
And I am the
Irving, the pass to Thompson.
Minnesota
The three is
Timberwolves.
up. And Edwards the bucket on the assist
Guys,
by
this
Thompson.
might be the
Well,
toughest.
pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of
This
course,
might be
more
the
than
toughest
comfortable
team to
letting it
face.
fly from the corner.
And guys, make sure
Back
to
to
like
Curry.
and
Here's the
subscribe
three. Sends it
while I'm
home
playing
from
this game.
three-point land.
because
This
they have
is
Steph
just
Curry,
fun.
Stephon
These teams
Castle,
are trading
Elgin
threes back
Baylor,
and forth.
Nothing like
exactly.
answering back. One team gets three, you
And someone
fire
else.
three of your own. Boom.
He's consistent from
Chris
out there,
Bosh.
especially when you give him that kind of room.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance
No.
to catch up with head coach Chris Finch, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Brian, back over to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Baylor, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Fires the
No.
three. Thompson
Oh
pulls
my
it in.
God.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that
Why do I
finding a
agree?
rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. Castle against Edwards. And another three from Minnesota.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their
Oh,
go-to guy
you-
today.
Baylor, that's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a
Guys,
physical
this is why
tone.
it might be the
The
toughest game.
Timberwolves have gone 5
Because
of 5 in
everybody
this quarter.
thinks
Solid.
this team.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards has
Now
got
I'm just
14
over
points.
here strong with
Somebody
Anthony
lit a
Edwards.
fire under this guy. I mean,
To
he's
take the
crushing
whole
it
team
right
with
now.
defense, not offense.
Curry with it.
I mean,
6 points for him.
You know what? I think people
Okay,
dismiss
I did not know
Curry's
Steph Curry could
athleticism more than capable of rising up and punching it down.
like, I mean, Oscar Thompson
Edwards.
is a good defender and a
Edwards
good
slams it
scorer.
in.
And Kyrie Irving's a decent defender and a good
And born to
scorer.
fly, that's for sure.
Yeah, we only
Nothing
have
surprising
3
about
good
that guy.
scorers:
We've come to
Anthony
expect
Edwards,
plays
Kyrie
like that
Irving,
from him, and
Oscar
still,
Thompson.
They never get old.
And Toronto has possession. Following the score by Minnesota.
And I would say Dyson.
The teardrop, the three from Holmgren. Can't get his
Okay,
first
I was
shot of the
about to
game
say,
Yeah, and the
Isn't
defense has really
this-
got to
this-
tighten
this-
up on him. I mean, he's
this
just
team is the
too
best team
dangerous
of
from
all
the
time.
three-point line.
Thompson's
Yeah.
shot is off. Raptors trail by 4.
No, these, no.
First quarter of play and just over
Outta
3.5
here.
minutes in.
Bro, the snatch
Here's
block.
Edwards. Another one falls for Minnesota.
He's off to a fantastic start.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, we should be good.
He's checked in for Jones. And Toronto also making a switch. McCollum, he's checked in for Castle. And Curry's got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors.
I think their
6
best
point
player
game.
is Steph Curry, probably.
Toronto passing it around. Six on the shot clock. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Coming out hot. 4
To
out of
be-
5. This could be a big game for him.
Irving finds Edwards.
You have to. Jesus.
Slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards
Get it.
throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Thanks
That
to
would have been
AT&T
the most
connecting cam for
insanest
the
dunk I've
up-close and
ever done in my
personal view of
life.
that slam. Now here's Curry. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Holmgren outside. Pass to Baylor. From
He's not scoring in
downtown.
it.
That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Minnesota leading by 6. It's Thompson, high post. He's scoreless. Here's
Reset.
Edwards.
You did with
Edwards slams it in.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
The Raptors have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark.
Oh god, I'm on Curry's bar.
Curry from deep three-point land.
Okay,
Rebound
yeah,
Minnesota.
Curry
And this is
can
a very
figure it
difficult team to beat right
No,
now.
Curry could hit
13 straight
anything.
wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean,
And
the
I'm
way they're
sorry to
executing
those
both ends of the
LeBron
floor, it seems like they're
fans.
getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust,
Easy.
always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Raptors trail by 11. Now Matherin taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a
Oh
game.
my god.
And he buries
He's
his
the
first
best
look.
player I've
And
ever saw in
Matherin is an
anybody.
impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
No. You wait a second. So I'm gonna do that. And then
And Minnesota making a change here. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You take a look at Toronto. They've still got a solid hold on that 3rd spot.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've been on a roll.
because
Victorious
I
in their
know
last 5 outings.
Anthony
Really
Orange
shoring
would be
up their
subbed
number
up.
1 seed status.
The
Where's
Timberwolves
Dyson
right behind.
Day?
Tips.
Oh my
And
god.
that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
.119 left to play in the first.
Hey, you think you can play defense on
And
me?
here's Edwards outside.
Well, you can't
it's
guard that
Kerr
three,
again.
boy.
He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Now here's McCollum. Yet to see a basket. Misses the step-back jumper.
Working from medium range. He
And
was
then-
trying to take what the defense gave
Oh,
him
I
there.
forgot this.
And yep, it's good.
And
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last
What?
5 baskets have been exactly of that
What?
variety.
Here's Baylor. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Oh,
sweet
Jesus.
move.
That's the
Gets
most
it to drop. Now
nastiest
2 of
move.
4.
This dude is capable of
No.
some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
We've got a 9-second
Yeah,
difference
no
between the
fun
shot
when
clock
you
and game
got
clock.
postered.
And basket by Edwards.
I don't think that's how
Some
it's
kind of
going at all.
performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Raptors trail by 14. Here's Baylor. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
Get
That shot
blocked,
missing.
son.
Edey with a defensive effort. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the
I
3.
have to like and subscribe for that.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, getting it done from range. He's hit 6
And
triples
guys,
so far.
happy
We're
Easter
coming right
to
back.
all of
Don't
you.
go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
We've got Dyson Daniels, Kyrie Irving out there with Zach Edey, and it's Santos in at power forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Now here's McCollum. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
No.
Irvin's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out.
Dyson, I believe you. Dyson, I believe you.
Here's Daniels. Another one falls
I
for
believe
Minnesota.
you, Dyson.
And it seems
I
like
believe
Daniels
you.
is comfortable all over the floor.
To the paint.
Don't believe you on defense.
Oh, nice jam.
NBA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely.
The one-hand
Even
dunk
smooth
just
when
looks
he's
so
powering it home
fluid.
like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with
Okay,
Alan
yeah,
Force.
don't.
Thanks a lot,
I
guys.
don't-
Raptors
don't-
head coach Darko
don't-
Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the
just ring,
paint, taking
and
away
then
corner
I'll
threes,
be
and making
so
a team
happy.
effort.
Yes,
Everybody's got to chip in.
so
Guys, back to
happy
you.
for you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Pass to Gervin. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Green is checked in. Castle's checked in for Toronto. Raptors trail by 20. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Yeah, sorry, Jeremy. That's our time. Becky, you're gonna do this way now. And then, sorry, Dyson. We have an 86 Jeremy Lin. And then, sorry, Arson. Replaced by Dyson Daniels.
Wallace comes in for Edey, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Green. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
That's fun.
McCollum on the wing. There's the three. And again,
about
no
ball.
good. And it's Daniels with the ball for the T-Wolves. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talking today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And so here is Toronto following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Gervin, no good.
As he often does, he gets to
Nope.
the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Unloads from 13.
Bro, just got
And
crossed so
Minnesota
bad.
again with the bucket.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Castle.
Okay.
And again,
Fair,
Toronto,
he
no
just got
good.
crossed, but he also
For Minnesota, they've gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Here's Daniels.
It's so
And
easy for you,
good.
Dyson.
The assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Gervin. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
Explosive near the rack. Gervin, levitating Iceman going upstairs.
Yeah, you say that. Look
Here's
at
Edwards.
Ant-Man.
There's the
He's
drive.
heavy.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
McCollum with it. Watch by Wallace.
Oh,
From the stripe.
yeah. Blocked by Wallace.
Edwards pulls it
No,
in.
blocked by
And the
Wallace.
shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of here.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Gervin. 14 points for him last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, you're not
Pass to
scoring
McCollum.
on me.
Clock at 6.
You walk-
Here's Gervin, covered by Daniels. Gervin, no good. Minnesota's got it going
I
from
am
deep.
so
3 for
happy
3 so
for
far
you
in the quarter.
Dyson.
Yep, that one
You're
goes.
really helping your
So strong
team.
at the rim.
Guys,
That'll
I
serve
said
Daniels
this might
well
be our
here in this
hardest
league.
game. This might be our
And
easiest
for Toronto,
game.
they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's McCollum, banked it in on
Okay,
the glass.
that's a pretty good play. That's a pretty good
Watch
play.
him go to work. But that's our job, not the defenses. They left him too open on that play.
Edwards loves to entertain, and that was a ferocious slam.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. It's good. Kessel's got his second bucket on the night.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Bro, why'd you put timeout? We're winning by 30 points. Don't put Anthony Edwards out or I'll
Edie's checked in for
cry.
Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in for Daniels. The Raptors making a switch here.
Please tell me they put Steph Curry in.
Boy, you love how
I
guys are
think
making
you might
plays
have
for
put
one another
Steph
here.
Curry in.
Yeah,
if
just
he
a
didn't.
balanced attack. A
But that
total
won't
team
help
effort.
then.
Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Edwards has got 43 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And it's blocked.
Wallace, clearly a great shot blocker. Add another one to his talent.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Castle.
He's guarded by Castle. That doesn't
Edwards
mean
against Castle.
anything.
Shot is good by Edwards.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baylor. The rebound by Edie.
Signal.
Edie's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Lynn. Boozer grabs the board.
Only
That's
happy
the
for
shot they
Dyson
wanted.
Daniels,
It just
not
didn't
Jared.
fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Okay, Steph Curry.
Edie's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Edwards with a
Not
drive.
being
And
the
the
shooter.
layup is good. Edwards got 47 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well,
He just
constantly
really missed
finding
the
lanes to the
windows.
basket, getting great looks inside.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Curry. The 3. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got his 5th
Shoot
rebound
down
in this one.
Kirby.
After knocking down 2 threes in
Oh
the
my
first
God.
quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Now here's Castle. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. Castle's got 7 points.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're
This
winning with
should be
efficiency.
easy.
More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Okay, let's see this half-court shot. Let's go.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. When you see today's three-point specialist, Kenny, what goes through your mind?
It's the green light that these guys get. I'd love to have the
This should
opportunity to
be
launch
easy.
8, 9, 10 threes in a game. I would have nailed down an all-star spot, Ernie. I would have scored 20 points a game.
You got to make your own green lights, Kenny, like I did.
And there's the red light, telling me it's time to move this along. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Raptors.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lane?
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Minnesota. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got Castle. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Bosch in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Almost sneaking out to the corner. Edwards with the 3-ball.
Baylor, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Baylor. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Holmgren missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Toronto shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you guys.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. After going undrafted in 2016, Derrick Jones Jr. carved out an important role for himself, Clark.
Yeah, he really did, and it was all about refinement. Early on, BA, he was seen almost exclusively as just a dunker, but now he's a valuable 3-and-D guy. Credit to him for refining that part of his game, improving as a three-point shooter, and continuing to impact the game at the defensive end.
For Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And Castle with the basket on the assist from Curry. Castle's got 9 points.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Edwards for 3. The rebound by Baylor.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And here's Curry for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Yep, that one goes.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Castle outside. And there's... Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Edwards has got 59 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to Bosch.
Guys, this should be pretty easy.
Outside Curry from the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Baylor. Toronto passing it around. And here's Curry for three. Counted from distance. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Edwards with it. Castle covering.
Oh, wow. Come away with authority.
Ant is tough to slow down. That guy is big and strong, and he's got quickness, too.
Toronto's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Back to Castle. Pass to Baylor. Now here's Castle. Guarded by Edwards. Castle attacking.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Edwards.
Nice. Big finish.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Holmgren outside. Takes the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Wallace has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards for three. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Baylor. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
He's been terrific offensively.
Mom! My tooth fell out. Okay, guys, I'm back. My tooth just fell out mid-video.
Castle against Edwards. Up top, Curry. Inside. Now here's Holmgren. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. To stop the run. Curry's shot is off. Minnesota's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5.
Oh my goodness! Disrespect.
First dunk was out my
They're
tooth.
really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Fell out.
Edwards against Castle.
Jesus
And
Christ!
that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
The free throw drops for Castle.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
And Castle drops them both. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Edwards. Count it.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Gervin. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. The rebound by Edey.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's Gervin. Green covering. Pass to Boozer. Here's Gervin from deep. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. Green, the pass to Daniels. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And he makes it. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
And so it's Minnesota making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We got Edey. Danny Green is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Lynn in the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the Timberwolves call time here. And here's Minnesota now.
Want to get a crazy dunk with this one.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Or I think we might have 2 number 5s.
Edwards against Castle. Fires from deep. Edwards, no good. Toronto shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Shots good by McCollum.
Yeah, McCollum, he can find shots in the mid-range. That's part of his versatility.
Here's Edwards. Another bucket. Wow. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Claxton passes to Baylor. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, the power and grace of Elgin Baylor, just too much to handle. This time he draws the foul.
Elgin Baylor sucks.
No good on the free throw.
Okay, Elgin Baylor is so good that he missed a free throw. That is insane.
And the second free throw is good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Daniels. And Minnesota again with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between
Oh
these teams.
my
All effort that time,
god.
producing the best look
That was
possible.
actually.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for
Yeah, you
Minnesota.
don't need to celebrate that much. You don't need to celebrate that much.
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Edwards against Castle.
Oh my god.
That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
That
What a
is
statement
easy.
from Castle tonight. Proving to the league he's going to be a problem for years to come.
It's stolen
Oh
away.
my god.
Here's Baylor, covered by Daniels. Pass to Baylor.
You got.
Puts one up from 19. Duran with a
You
rebound.
missed a free throw and now you missed
The
like a
Timberwolves
pretty
have got
much
4
free
of 5
throw.
attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Here's Thompson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
For Toronto, they've got 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Irving. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime. Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to Duran. The 3 is up.
Oh
It's
my
hauled in
god.
by the Raptors.
That's not a shooter, that's a center.
Castle left side.
I don't know why he shot.
And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas.
Should be
Still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
For 3, and the Raptors get it back.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Edwards for 3, drains the triple. Edwards has got 8 points in the quarter.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Castle finds McCollum.
Oh my god. Bro, see there the
Claxton a screen on Irving.
Go
There's
up and
McCollum with
shoot
the
that
3.
freaking ball.
Duran with a rebound.
Don't wait for
Minnesota's
that.
gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter.
Wide open, Skibbity.
Outside Edwards, going inside.
And
yes,
I say, what's the...
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Here's Baylor, covered by Daniels. Baylor, that's good.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the 4th. Thompson scanning the floor.
Oh my god. Am I just...
McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to
Or is
Boozer.
the defense
Toronto
just
passing it around.
incredible?
McCollum against Duran. Shot clock at 6.
Hold on.
Tries to break his ice. And McCollum slams it in.
And let's face it, this one was never
This
really
is
in question. They
insane.
came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the
I
opposition.
think we know
A
who
great
this
win for the
game
Timberwolves.
clear.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number
Sigma
14
boy,
of the year.
Sigma,
And what a
Sigma
huge
boy,
performance
Sigma,
it was for
Sigma
Anthony
boy.
Edwards.
And I love his composure. He
Bro,
didn't
I'm
try to
sorry,
do too much
but
or
you might not
force
even
things,
get back
but he
in
was
the
ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Daniels.
Jesus.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Toronto's
Toronto's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
Rebound. You're 7 foot tall. Jeez.
Pass to Castle. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Oh, you're a scaredy cat. I see
Baylor.
what you're doing.
That shot, no good. Good D by Daniels. And Minnesota with possession here. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
Now,
Showing how
now this
athletic
way.
he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Now here's Edwards.
I'm not even going to shoot a buzzer. Then.
From deep
Just
three-point
joking.
range. Off target with the
Okay,
shot.
guys, make sure
And
to like and subscribe. See ya.